that word. Let people know we got on 16 shot on Visualz.
It's your boy On Point like OP.
For sure. I want to ask you about your name. Like, did you change your name? Was it just OP at first?
Shit, yeah, it was. And then I just started, I wasn't really on purpose, but I got people that told me it before, like, yo, bro, why don't you think about, they told me put 1090 in it. And I always wanted to separate myself from the brand, so it's like, I didn't want to do that. So I'm like, yo, because there's like, yo, when you put in OP, it's mad hard sometimes. It's like, to search, it'd be mad other shit popping up. So I ended up releasing one day as that, and I just kept going, fuck it.
Yeah, I had noticed that because when I looked at the song, which you and her, it said OP.
OP, fact.
When I typed OP, it was all type of, all type of stuff, so it'd be like, that was definitely a smart move to do.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of like her, how did your relationship with him come about?
That was through DJ Bandz, fact.
Oh yeah, that's Dirk DJ, right?
Yeah, because I started fucking with him because, you know, Rowdy, that's my brother, you know, the basically 1090 GS9, this is the GS9. So it's like, nigga, I met them when they came out here, so, and I made DJ Bandz host my first tape. I paid them to host my first tape, you know, I ain't scared to say I did business with him. But yeah, I definitely, so, nigga, I was always asking him, like, yo, who you think I could fit with in the Chicago shit? He's like, yo, Herb. I'm like, Herb would definitely fuck with you. He just like you. I'm like, I ain't say nothing. He set it up. I paid the AZ because I knew I had to be on that platform. I knew I had to be, and I'm my fault. I'm miswording myself. I knew I had to be in that demographic. Yeah. So it's like, I was just trying to market myself without having a manager. I always felt like I moved strategically. So felt like that shit worked out for me, and then just me and her been locked in ever since. Let's say ever since.
That's smart, because you know a lot of people, especially like from the streets, they feel like it's lame to pay for stuff, and it's like certain stuff, yeah, you'll be scamming yourself. You gotta do it strategically, like you say.
I feel like it's different. Shit, I paid for shit. Let me say, bro, I didn't have no leverage. So it's like, in my city, I got leverage. So it depends. It's like, if you come to the situation with no leverage, nigga, you better talk some money or something. If you ain't gonna pay niggas, bring money to the situation. It's like, you got to. It's a business. This shit is all a business. Yeah. So you gotta remember that. And I know them niggas I don't know them. So it's like, what the fuck? And then especially a cameraman. Come on, bro.
See, like, that's what I be trying to explain to people, because, like, people will just watch what other people doing, and they'll be like, oh, well, yeah, you don't charge these people to work with them, but you, and it's like, you don't have nothing to bring to the table but money. Bro, like, that's the only thing. Yeah. So it's like, if I'm doing something for you, it's like,
gotta make it make sense.
Yeah. And you could be the person that's charging, you could be the person that's paying. Like, it's, you know, it's levels to this shit.
I said this shit before. Yo, a lot of people don't want to be used, but if you're not of use, you're useless. So it's like, if you're not of use, you're useless. Not to say don't let someone use and abuse you, but bro, you got to bring something to the table.
So was it somebody that taught you that, as far as like in your career, knowing like?
Well, nah. I would say my older brother. I got older brothers, but that was really my most mentor in this shit. He locked up right now, that's why I'm speaking in pretense.
Yeah. I just feel like that mindset kind of separates people who then are gonna be like successful or not, because you could sit back and be bitter all day and stay in the same spot, talk about what people not doing, or you could put yourself in that position
to be one of them niggas. And I always looked at myself as one of them niggas, so it's like, yeah. Man, I ain't trying to pay my way now, though. Yeah. There's a difference. And I understand what niggas mean, too. There's certain shit you don't pay for, because once you pay, it's hard to close. Once you open that door, it's hard to close it. Yeah. Niggas start just looking at you as a check. That's all you are to certain niggas. So it depends. Bro. You got to use bro, you got to be smart. You got to read the room. Every time you ain't going to be right, but, homie, be smart.
Have there ever been an opportunity that you had in front of you that, your pride probably told you like, man, I ain't finna do this, and then in the future you regret it, like, damn, this would've, like, say it might be an artist who.
Nah, I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, nah. Let me think hard. Like, did I really hesitate to pay for some shit?
Or not even pay, sometimes it might be fuck with somebody, show love, it might be somebody that reached out, next thing you know, they up there.
Oh yeah, you know one person I didn't know, Ice Spice, she DM'd me, but I don't know what she said. She unsent it, it was just a request. And then nigga, I didn't know. By the time I checked it, I'm like, she was already super big. I'm like, yo, she probably hit me up. Cause she used to be around mutual people I was. She was around Dusty. She was around people. So it's not like, it's unbelievable. But I'm like, yo, I don't know what she said. I don't know what. I'll be thinking about that. That's it. Other than that, but I didn't feel like, I just didn't co-sign her. So it's like, that's the most I didn't do. I didn't really blow the situation. I just didn't pursue it more.
Yeah.
But who else? Nah. I'm trying to, none off the top of my head, honestly. Hell no.
So for the people that's not familiar with like your background and anything like that, can you let everybody know like where you grew up at?
I grew up in Canarsie. That's a neighborhood in Brooklyn. Same neighborhood as Pop Smoke. That's the best shit to say because that's the only big artist that ever came out of Canarsie. I always give him that. There's never been a Canarsie rapper ever in history. So
what's the area like? Is it like projects, houses, or?
It's made up mostly of houses because there's a lot of blocks. It's like we go from the 70s all the way to the 100s. So it's 30, and then that's just 30 straight, and then it's up and down. It's between streets, but it's 2 projects in it. You got Bayview and Brookline, and then you got Glenwood. That's at the beginning. Depends on which side of Glenwood you on. It's considered Canarsie because they zip code, and the other side is not. But you got niggas that live in Glenwood that be in Canarsie, so it's like.
You familiar with like the history of the projects in Chicago that got knocked down?
Nah.
Cause so you probably wouldn't know. Cause I want to ask you like, how the projects here versus there? Cause like the projects in Chicago, they basically feel like they had to knock them down because of how wild, how crazy it got. Like they was having sniper rifles and shit, shooting people from
the roof.
Yeah, and
I feel like
putting holes in the walls. So when the police hit this unit, you already, because you know if they about to raid the spot and you all the way up here and you got an operation.
But is they independent housing in Chicago? Like who is the projects owned by?
I don't know.
So that'd be playing
probably like CHS, some shit, public housing.
Government.
Yeah. Oh, see, look. So that is crazy because sometimes it be a different. Sometimes some of these co-ops or the projects be owned by independent contractors, but majority of them are city housing. But that shit, nah. Projects getting shut down, nah, barely. That's not happening in New York because our projects is so tall at home so much, so it's like
so many.
It's like, I don't think they want to even take the risk, the city itself, on how much homeless it would be and what would probably happen. So I feel like that's probably something they think about, but they're like, I don't know if it's in their best interest. I be seeing y'all projects, because our shits go up to, bro, certain projects go up to 20 floors, bro.
We used to have big ones though, like basically they knocked them down. And
I know, demolition.
Yeah. So the shit that's around now, a lot of people don't really even consider it like projects for real.
Yeah.
But like, you know, once they did knock it down, it had people forced to go all around. So it's like a lot of shit happened.
Now I be hearing, because I be watching the interviews and shit, so I heard like basically the shit, Reese first grew up and got knocked down and then he ain't moved around.
Yeah. Would you say like the people that grew up on blocks versus projects probably got like different mentalities?
Yeah, I could definitely say that. Hell yeah. Wait, I was about to lie. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned into this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And follow all my social medias at 16 Shot on Visualz with a Z. Last but not least, though, check out my merch, man. Check out the merch below in the merch shelf. If y'all see something y'all like, man, y'all want to support, you know, cop a little something, gang.